Today I'll be showcasing the AKASO Brave 7 LE. I'll be doing an unboxing and showing you the settings right outside of the box. And I'll also be doing a couple of tests like a running test and an on-the-go test while in the car. So please be sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video, and let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna take these little protective screens off. Wow! Front screen. We're gonna take that off. Alrighty, I just want to look at these screens before we really power it up. So look how nice that looks. Oh my goodness. So they did recommend for me to charge the battery before use, so I'll be right back with that. So a lot of accessories came with the box without even having to get an accessory kit. So first you have the action camera itself, you have the waterproof case, the remote, you have a battery charger plus 2 batteries, a mount. Well, you actually have a few different mounts. You have the helmet mount, the handlebar mount, tether, bandages, a USB-C cable, which I love that this is now going to be a part of my USB-C ecosystem. I love that all the tech that we have nowadays or that are coming out with this type of port. I think that was a really good call on everyone's part. A lens cloth, you know, to keep everything nice and clean. Adhesive strips to adhese some of your mounts. The spanner, which is a tool to get the camera off of its original box, and of course you have that quick start guide. So that is everything that comes into the box besides the mount that actually came with the case when it was set up on this box. So it's almost like a little bonus. So that is everything that you get outside of the box. Let's get into messing with the camera now. Let's just clear this off. So we were told before we remove the paper and turn this thing on to go ahead and charge the battery and also format the SD card. So I do have an SD card and we are going to charge both batteries. So we're going to go ahead and power this thing on. I love that it's touchscreen. So we're going to define in the settings the format card. So let's look and see what this camera looks like. So I'm going from low light to outdoors. So this is pretty much the sound quality. This is settings right outside of the box. I am filming in 4K 30. So we're outside. This is kind of what it looks like straight out of the box. I mean, honestly, just from this tiny screen I'm looking at, it looks really good. I am gonna try to take this thing out when I'm running, so I'll get y'all some clips of that. Okay guys, we are out here. We are going to bring this camera running with me. So I put a mile down on the clock, so we're gonna see how that goes today. I haven't run in a very long time. Like the last time I ran like a mile and a half with my boyfriend, and it wasn't the best experience, but we made it through, and that's all that matters. So let's go ahead and get this run on. Okay, so we're about 0.7 of a mile, and I am behind pace. So it's time to crank it up a notch. We're about 0.8 of a mile, just about done. So this is me holding the short tripod
very lightweight though. Not that much to hold. So we're finishing home stretch. Home stretch. The sun is going down, so you can see what it kind of looks like in the low light. But let's finish this run out. Okay, so we finished the run. You can see, finished it out. I was behind my time, but it was because I wanted to get that content for you guys. Now, hopefully, as I run more, I'm not super out of breath. But right now, we're out of breath. So, that was the running test. We finished the run. Now it's time to go get a lift in. So, I'll actually be joining my boyfriend on this one. Apparently, we're doing chest and tri today. So, I got the run in. So, now it's time to lift some weights. Oh yeah. So I just used the remote to go ahead and get this started. I also have this thing mounted like on my dash or my entertainment center. So that's what I have going on right now. This is what the camera looks like, and you can use this thing on the go. So I've always been looking for something that I can just stand up on my dash and just kind of talk to you guys. So this is definitely a game changer. It's kind of cloudy out, so I don't know how this would look like at night. I don't think that action cameras are supposed to be used for at night, but it looks good so far. Would I spend $140 getting this product? Yes, I would, because if you are trying to venture into something new like vlogging for me, then this will be a really good budget-friendly option in order to kind of explore that avenue without breaking the bank. So AKASO was kind enough to send this Brave 7LE to me to give you guys a proper review, and for what it's worth, it has definitely been a game changer when it comes to adventuring into some type of vlogging. I've brought my list of pros and cons. I found that the cons are not as much as the pros, which is a good thing when it comes down to making a purchase. With my cons, so the first con is that this camera does not come with any frame that goes over it. They do have one for their Brave Model 8 action camera, but not for the 7LE. Will any of the other action camera ones fit? No, trust me, I tried. I looked at every single frame. I just wanted something to kind of cover and have like that quick mount and dismount, and they just don't have it. So I do end up like rigging it onto my tripod, but it has been a little over a month and I haven't gotten a scratch on it or anything like that. My second con, the second thing is that you cannot use both of the dual screens at the same time. I thought I was having an issue with both screens working, so I thought that maybe the front screen just wasn't working, it was out. You can only flip in between the front and the back screen when you're not recording. So I do know that the DJI, you have both of those screens working together, so they are both capturing at the same time. You don't have to pause any of your recording in order to switch. I really hope that in their newer models by AKASO that this is actually a fix. Those are my two cons. So getting into the pros list, that you do have two screens. I mean, it is super convenient when you get to flip that camera onto yourself when you're walking or doing some type of talking head while you're vlogging, and also looking and making sure that you're in the frame. I do like that they have both screens. This back screen is actually touch screen, so it really makes it easy without having like a bunch of different buttons to move up and down the menu screen. So that is really nice. This camera also records in 4K 30, so just getting a really crisp image and being able to move around with good quality is definitely a pro for me. We know that our iPhones do it, a lot of our phones do it, and a lot of the mirrorless cameras like your Sony. So I do have a Sony ZVE-1. It's done really well for me, but it cannot beat the size of this. This is very compact. I can put it in my backpack, put it in my case,
and be on the go, ready to get content. Another pro is the image stabilization. So with the image stabilization, it's almost acting like a gimbal. So instead of, you know, trying to keep the camera super straight while walking and going around, especially in a vlog, it's already trying to find that horizon and keeping your image really stable without all the bounce. In my running test, I noticed that I was still in default settings, so we are going to come with another video kind of showcasing that. So definitely make sure that you subscribe and keep up with this product. And my last pro is how many accessories come right with the camera itself. So you get all of this accessories that I shown when we unboxed this thing, and there's also other accessories as well. So I ended up getting a carrying case for it, so I can carry some of my accessories and an extra battery if I need to while I'm on the go. So it makes my product safe while I'm out and about, because the one thing I do not like is having cracks on things. So I also got some screen protectors. So you have, I got them right off of Amazon. You got a screen protector for the back screen, the front screen, and the lens. So that makes it really, really nice. Overall, this has been a really great product. I hope to continue to create content with it. So in my next videos, when I'm using the AKASO, I'll let you know when I'm using it. I'll put it right on the bottom. But definitely stick around. I went ahead and took the AKASO Brave out with my BMX bike, and I went right around for my first vlog. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you'll know when that drops. Alrighty guys, until next time, I'll catch you in the next video.